Another good practice. I was really proud of the way they fought through an uncomfortable environment and kept the tempo up and the enthusiasm, and we got a lot of really good work done. So, our third day, then we made another step, so I'm excited about that. So
you had a lot of guys go down.
We had three. Trey Hale, Downey, and Larimore were the guys that were affected by heat, and they're all doing fine. So I thought our medical staff did an excellent job with them.
When they take them off, is it IVs? Or
just we cool them down a little bit, then we take them in and get them IV'd up, and standard protocol for heat-related illnesses. So, like I said, our doctors. Walker has a little case of asthma that's been bothering him. So.
Downey, he kind of wobbled off.
Yeah, I said him, Downey. I said Trey Hale, Downey, and I think I said Larimore.
Goins also was taken off.
Yeah, and Goins, but he's all right. He's just young, So.
But with the heat, is there any thought of maybe readjusting the practice times at all?
Nope. You know what it was yesterday in Houston at kickoff? Go look it up. It was worse than this. So we got to, if we want to play on August 30th, unless they schedule it for the Astrodome, but I don't think that that's still standing. We've got to be able to handle this environment. It is what it is. It's what the schedule is, and I would rather us be a little bit shocked now and adjusted then than shocked then and beat.
Is this kind of what you expected heat-wise?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Not hotter than you expected?
So, even with all the precautions, you guys have a lot of water breaks and all that.
Oh, yeah, we're doing the right thing. You have to anticipate when you get in this environment that there's going to be some of those bigger guys, or like yesterday with Cash, some of those leaner guys, they're going to have some problems, and you've got to get them through it. And we're doing the right thing in terms of taking the helmets off and getting them water and getting them cooled down and being precautionary with anybody that's on the edge. But we have to adjust to this environment. We play, like I said, on August 30th. Unless they change that game, this is what it's going to be like, except more humid. So.
But no matter what you do, there's always going to be, in this type of heat, you're always going to have some sort of issue.
Yeah, you are, and you just have to be able to work your way through it and work your way around it and be very proactive in treating the guys that are having symptoms. And that's what I just told the team over there. I said, I know you guys are all tough. If you're starting to feel it, okay, let me know, and let's get you cooled down so that we don't have any, big-time issues, because we've got to be very careful of that, and I think we are being careful of that.
What's your criteria for guys on punt returns? What are you looking for in punt returns?
Well, number one, guys that can catch the ball consistently and make good decisions with regards to when they catch it and when they don't catch it. Number two, guys that when they catch it can make sure that we keep it, secure it. Number three, you like a guy on punt return, Chris, that can make the first guy miss. And number four, a guy that can be explosive with the ball, and get us positive yards. And go ahead.
Those four guys that you had out there, they seem to fit that criteria?
I believe so. I'm not sure who our punt returner is going to be, but I think we have some really good candidates for both punt and kickoff return. I said it in the spring. I think our that running back, that F position, is really deep. And then when you add Paul Perkins and you add Fabian Moreau to it, it's a pretty explosive-looking group. Plus Kenny Walker. You guys have seen him out here. The guy just can flat fly. So I think there'll be a lot of great competition there, and whoever ends up being our guy, I think, can make things happen. But without the football, catching it and then hand it to the official, either in the end zone or when you get up from being tackled and when you go out of bounds, okay, those are the first two things that guy's got to do.
So end zone's the first thing you're telling me they have
No,
to do?
catch it and secure it. If you can get to the end zone, fantastic.
Is there any update on Torian White or Sam Todd?
Yes, unfortunately, Sam did tear his ACL. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We were hopeful that it wasn't going to be that. No update on Torian.
Barrett wasn't out here.
He bruised his knee. They took him down and they did a test, and he's fine. He's sore. We'll probably hold him out a couple days, but it was nothing more than a bruise. Tevin was a hydration, like you saw with Kendricks, and I think someone else one day we held. Cassius, yeah. If we kind of have a protocol with regards to how they react in the evening, and if they get through and pass through our protocol, then they can practice the next day. If they have any issues at all, then we're going to hold them. So.
Is there a point of diminishing returns where you're not getting enough work done with enough guys out there?
I haven't seen it today. I don't even know how hot it was today, but I thought they worked great today. God, they were enthusiastic at the end. We just followed our plan. It was a long practice. I have no problems with the heat. I think it's fine.
What did you see in the place kicking?
It's just the first day that we did it competitively. So it's too early for me to tell. I like the way Kaimi kicks it. It gets up quick, but it needs to get through those things. So as we go through camp and we create more situations where those guys have to get out there in front of their teammates and make a kick, I think we'll be able to discern who our kicker is going to be. I think that Justin Marino, just from watching him on the side, I think he's a pretty darn good kicker as well. So I think we'll have good competition at that spot.
Your offensive line, how do you think that's progressing?
I have to say this: the last 2 days, they made an enormous step forward in terms of their attitude, in terms of their intensity, in terms of what I call maybe they're just a little bit more committed, a little bit more competitive. And the first day, not so good. The last 2 days, much, much better. And if we can continue that upward trend, then we're going to be fine there.
Starting to see any returns on the bonding that you were looking for?
Absolutely. Yeah, this has been an outstanding experience. We've only been here for 4 days now. But I don't know, there's just a good feeling on the team. These guys are hanging out a lot together. There's no one else to hang out with. There's not food options. They've got to go to one place to eat. They're all sleeping in the same dorms. It's been really good, and it'll get better. It'll get better for us. It's been great so far. Okay? All right. Thank you.